some envelope. Could it be cash? Oh my god.
I'm going on one.
What's allowed? It isn't something I like talking about.
We are not gonna die today.
Spoiler warning. I know what you did last summer. Ending isn't just shocking. It's a lie. Buckle up, because this breakdown will rewrite everything you thought you knew. The story begins with Ava returning to her hometown after a long absence to attend the engagement party of two school friends, one of whom is Danica. At the event, Ava spots Danica chatting with Ava's ex, with whom she once shared a deep connection before a falling out led to their breakup. The reunion is bittersweet as old friends reconnect after years apart. The engagement celebration wraps up, and on the 4th of July, Ava, Danica, her fiancé, and another friend decide to drive to a mountain peak to watch fireworks. As they prepare to leave, Ava notices their friend Stevie and invites her along, reminiscing about old times. Stevie, who works at a bar, hesitates due to work but is persuaded by a co-worker to join the group that on their way to the cliffside, Danica playfully screams at Fine, startling everyone in the car, though it turns out to be a prank. They reach their destination and step out to enjoy the view. However, Danica's behavior toward Fine grows erratic, almost unhinged. Suddenly, another car speeds toward them, and Fine, frozen in place, nearly gets hit. Ava's ex heroically pushes him out of harm's way, but the oncoming car swerves, crashes into a barrier, and gets stuck. Panicked, the group rushes to help the injured driver, but the car door won't budge, and the vehicle lurches forward, plunging into the water below. In a desperate moment, the driver grabs Fine's shirt, but Danica's fiancé pulls free, and the car sinks. Ava and Stevie urge the group to save the driver, but the cliff offers no safe way down. Danica's fiancé calls the police, while Danica dismisses the incident as a common accident on such roads. Ava's ex, however, blames the group for standing in the middle of the road, feeling they indirectly caused the tragedy. The police arrive, and Danica's fiancé convinces the group to leave, promising they'll visit the police station later. Ava and Stevie are uneasy, but reluctantly agree. Instead of going to the station, they head home, and Danica's fiancé insists they forget the incident, claiming the police will handle it. Ava, disturbed by this, leaves without a word. A year later, Ava returns for Danica's bridal shower. Danica has since broken up with Fine and is now engaged to someone new. On her flight, Ava meets a podcaster heading to the same town and hitches a ride with her and Ava's ex, who picks them up. At the bridal shower, Danica is overjoyed to reunite with Ava and Stevie. While opening gifts, Danica finds a chilling card that reads, "I know what you did last summer." Shocked, she suspects her ex-fiancé, Fine, is blaming his mental unraveling after the accident. Ava's ex reveals that the man who died had no family, and Fine's father, the mayor, covered up the incident to protect his son. The group confronts Fine, who denies involvement with the card and seems rattled. That night, Danica senses someone outside her window. Her new fiancé comforts her, assuming wedding stress, but as Danica bathes, he's attacked outside by a masked figure wielding a hook. An arrow pierces his shoulder, and despite his struggle, the killer murders him, leaving a message in blood. You can't erase the past. Danica discovers the gruesome scene and is horrified. The next day, the group learns of a 1997 serial killer who used a hook, mentioned in the podcaster's recent episode. Ava meets the podcaster, who takes her to an old house and obsessively recounts the 1997 murders, revealing a note identical to Danica's. Ava encounters the masked killer, barely escaping after wounding him. The podcaster is later found dead, hanging, and the police dismiss it as suicide, citing her unstable history. Ava seeks out a professor, a survivor of the 1997 killings, who reluctantly agrees to help. At a town meeting, the police dismiss Ava's claims about the killer, but Ray, another survivor and the professor's ex-husband, insist they take it seriously. The group uncovers that the car from last year's accident was stolen, leading them to a rental service. Ava, pretending to grieve a brother lost in the crash, secures information about the car. Meanwhile, Danica and Fian visit the victim's grave, noticing fresh flowers. Their attempt to check cemetery footage is cut short when the caretaker is killed by the hook-wielding murderer. Danica narrowly escapes an attack, saved by her fiancé. The killings escalate. Ava's ex is strangled in his car, and Danica discovers a photo linking father, a local figure, to the accident's victim. The police remain skeptical, locking Ava and Danica in the station briefly. Ray, revealed as Stevie's boss, warns against pursuing the killer, but the group persists. Danica's new fiancé and his father are brutally murdered, and the group flees by boat. At father's house, the police find him dead and discover a photo identifying Stevie as the victim's partner. On the boat, Stevie reveals herself as the killer, driven by grief over losing her parents and the man from the accident, whom she loved. She vows to make Ava and Danica suffer as she did at a tense confrontation. Danica kills Stevie with her own hook, but Ray, also on the boat, reveals himself as a second killer, proud of supporting Stevie's revenge. Ava fights back, fatally wounding Ray with an arrow. At the hospital, Ava and Danica recover, only to learn Stevie survived. Determined to end the nightmare, Ava vows to stop Stevie once and for all, bringing the story to a gripping close. The ending of I Know What You Did Last Summer is described as shocking and a lie because it delivers an unexpected twist that subverts the audience's expectations, likely through a deceptive final scene that misleads viewers about the true resolution of the story. The breakdown challenges the audience's understanding by reinterpreting key events, suggesting the conclusion isn't as clear-cut as it appears, possibly hinting at hidden clues or an ambiguous outcome. It aims to rewrite specific elements like the final confrontation or a character's fate, offering a fresh perspective that redefines the narrative's impact. The phrase, "buckle up," indicates this analysis is intense and surprising, preparing readers for a dramatic reevaluation of what they thought they knew about the ending. Think you could survive the I Know What You Did Last Summer world? Tag a friend who'd fail miserably. Don't forget to subscribe, unless you're scared of the truth. Our next video reveals the lie the director tried to bury.